And hello from my kitchen corner. This is the best natural lighting at this corner. It's about 9:20 and I am going to get lunch ready. I did not know that today was Friday the 13th. But I don't believe in Friday the 13th. So like the story behind it. So Friday the 13th is another good day to enjoy the day and not live in fear of some superstition, you know? So anyways, I'm gonna get lunch ready. I'm gonna make some salmon bowl. You can make your own tasty salmon bowl, just putting whatever you desire. But I am going to keep it simple, and I'm also gonna make like a dressing, like a soy ginger kind of dressing to drizzle over the salmon. I'm gonna put 2 cloves of garlic, one, and a little bit of ginger. Man, this is very fibrous, so it's really fully mature, so I'm not gonna put a lot in, because if you do and let it sit, it's gonna get bitter. So ginger like this much. Your balance on my starter jars, so I am going to skip the fresh ginger and garlic paste. I have the paste in the jar, so I'm gonna use this up. I'm gonna use this like for stir fry and stuff like that. So the recipe for the dressing, the soy ginger dressing, calls for grated ginger and garlic. So to save time, I'm going to use this. I use this when I make Indian dishes, so it works really well. I'm gonna use it for the soy and ginger dressing. The soy sauce is going to be the low sodium. I'm gonna mix it with the coconut aminos to give it a little slightly sweetness in there. Sesame seeds, they're already toasted sesame seeds. Rice vinegar, we're just gonna put right here. And of course the ginger and garlic paste, and I think we're good right now. I have the recipe from, it's back in the day of the South Beach diet. My husband and I were on the diet when we were in Thailand. We had so much carbs and all that. We just felt so bloated from eating a lot of carbs, mainly rice. And so we both got on this diet, but we're not on the diet anymore. We just love the recipe, and I use it very often if I want something light and not like make me feel bloated. So yeah, they have a lot of good vinaigrettes. This is the vinaigrette dressing that I'm using for the salmon bowl. Here it is, soy ginger dressing. So, oh yeah, see, I forgot there calls for oil too. So I have more than what it's called for. But again, it's making the recipe suit and, you know, to my own taste, to our own taste. So I am going to use avocado oil. Okay, so whisk together 2 tablespoons reduced sodium. This is again, this is a very small recipe, so you can make it and then taste a small portion. It's nice that if you don't like it, it's not gonna like break your bank or anything, you know? And so then I'm gonna put a little bit, and then I'm gonna put in the coconut aminos. I do sometimes add like maple syrup or honey. So this is like a teaspoon. I put a teaspoon of it in. And if I want to add more garlic, like additional garlic, I will probably add the, oops, got in there. I'll probably add like fresh grated garlic in there. So a little bit of rice vinegar. Again, yeah, 2 tablespoons of reduced sodium soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar. I put less than that, and 1.5 teaspoons of grated fresh ginger and 1 minced garlic clove. Slowly whisk in the Slowly whisk in 1/4 cup of canola oil. It calls for canola oil, but I have avocado oil. It says slowly whisk. Yeah, I just kind of like dump it in there. So now I have to like whisk it longer so that it'll mix in. I have a bag of coleslaw, but I won't use the, dressing. And I have avocado, and here I have edamame in shells. So I'll just kind of unshell them and mix it with the avocado. And these are some things that you can just add onto your salmon bowl if you want. Here is the roe eggs. I think these are salmon eggs. I'm not sure. So there's just a little bit left, and I have the seaweed salad that goes really well with the salmon. And it's dinner time. I'm making a recipe from this magazine, Allercipes, and it's called Marry Me Chicken. It's a creamy white sauce base, and it should be good. Sorry, I won't be talking as much because everyone's hangry and I need to focus. Okay, we finished dinner and we're gonna head out for a quick drive and just to get some more fresh air and probably get dessert. Okay. Sky is beautiful. So beautiful. The sky, the breeze, everything. Where would this maze lead me? Oh, you can have a shortcut here. I'm just going out the same way that I came in. This is it. Man, remember, honey? There used to be lines of these yellow flowers. They're called desert. They're called the desert flowers. If you go up like towards Mountain Baldy, there's just a lot of it too. This is my favorite desert tree. It's called Desert Museum Palo Verde. Used to all line the park along the walls here, but it seems they've taken them out. I don't know how many years ago, I think it's about 5 years ago that I came here and it was in full bloom. I brought coffee and I was just having a grand old time being under all these trees, all these yellow flowers.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love?